On September 5, 2025, gold has shattered records, reaching an astonishing $3,508.50 per ounce. This historic milestone has sent shockwaves through the financial world, capturing the attention of investors, analysts, and everyday people alike. The price surge is not just a number on a chart. It's a symbol of the extraordinary times we're living in. This isn't just another market blip. It's a historic surge that's dominating headlines and dinner table conversations alike. From living rooms to boardrooms, everyone is talking about gold's meteoric rise, wondering what it means for their savings and the global economy. To grasp the scale, a 1-kilo gold bar worth $11,000 2 decades ago now fetches over $63,000. That's nearly a 6-fold increase, a transformation that has turned gold from a traditional safe haven into a headline-grabbing superstar asset. Major institutions like Goldman Sachs predict gold could hit $3,700 per ounce before year's end. Their forecasts are fueling even more speculation, as investors scramble to get a piece of the action before prices climb higher. Gold's allure is ancient, but its current rally is fueled by modern anxieties: economic uncertainty, inflation, and a search for stability. In a world where currencies fluctuate and markets wobble, gold stands out as a beacon of reliability. Even after the U.S. left the gold standard in 1971, gold has remained a trusted store of value. Through wars, recessions, and financial crises, it has weathered every storm, earning its reputation as the ultimate financial insurance. Today's price explosion is more than numbers. It's a mirror of global fear and a renewed desire for something solid. People everywhere are seeking security, and gold's tangible weight offers reassurance in uncertain times. As we explore this phenomenon, we'll see how gold's gravitational pull stretches from Wall Street to remote riverbeds. Its influence connects high-powered financiers with small-scale miners, uniting them in a global quest for value. The world's obsession with gold is rewriting financial history in real time. Every tick upward is a new chapter, watched by millions across continents. What's driving this unprecedented climb? Is it fear, opportunity, or something deeper in our collective psyche? Let's dig deeper into the forces behind gold's meteoric rise, and uncover why, in times of turmoil, humanity always turns back to gold. Why does gold shine brightest in turbulent times? In a world where uncertainty can strike at any moment, gold stands out as a symbol of stability and trust. For centuries, it has been the asset people turn to when everything else feels unpredictable. It's the ultimate safe haven. Unlike stocks or currencies, gold isn't tied to the fortunes of any one country or company. Its value is recognized everywhere, making it a universal fallback when confidence in other assets falters. When markets crash or currencies wobble, investors flock to gold, not for quick gains, but to protect their wealth. It's a move driven by caution, not speculation, and it's repeated every time fear grips the financial world. During the 2008 financial crisis, gold prices soared as stocks collapsed, jumping 13% in 2009, 27% in 2010, and 33% in 2011. Investors worldwide rushed to gold, seeking shelter from the storm and finding reassurance in its steady climb. The pattern repeated in 2020. As the pandemic froze economies, gold broke the $2,000 barrier for the first time. In a world locked down and anxious, gold's value became a beacon of hope for many. This year, a single political announcement sent tech stocks tumbling, but gold surged as investors sought stability. It's a reminder that in times of sudden shocks, gold's appeal only grows stronger. The logic is simple: when confidence in paper assets fades, gold's appeal grows. People instinctively look for something real, something tangible to hold on to when the future feels uncertain. It's a financial barometer, rising with fear, receding with recovery. Gold's movements reflect the mood of the markets, acting as a mirror for global anxiety and optimism. Even now, as uncertainty lingers, gold remains the asset of choice for those seeking security. From families to seasoned investors, people trust gold to safeguard their savings. The safe haven effect is alive and well in 2025. As headlines warn of new risks, gold continues to attract those who want peace of mind. In every crisis, gold proves its enduring value. Its track record stretches across generations, weathering every storm the world has faced. That's why, in stormy economies, gold is the anchor everyone grabs, a timeless refuge when the world feels adrift. The gold rush isn't just for Wall Street, it's gone mainstream. Since 2023, Costco has sold out of gold bars within hours, with sales in the hundreds of millions. Ordinary people are snapping up gold, seeking security they can hold in their hands. Costco even had to limit purchases to 1 bar per customer due to overwhelming demand. This isn't just investment, it's peace of mind, democratizing access to gold for everyday shoppers. The frenzy extends to jewelry stores where people are cashing in old gold at record prices. Forgotten trinkets are now valuable assets, fueling a wave of recycling. Even e-waste is being mined for gold, with recycling facilities extracting over 1 kilo of gold daily from discarded electronics. A gold bar worth $85,000 last year now fetches $135,000, turning yesterday's trash into today's treasure. The hunt for gold is everywhere, from big box stores to your old smartphone. In 2025, gold fever is truly universal. Soaring gold prices are transforming gold-rich nations into global hotspots. Countries like Ghana, Peru, and Liberia are seeing a surge in both legal and illegal mining. High prices make even remote, low-yield deposits profitable, pushing miners deeper into fragile ecosystems. Foreign corporations are pouring in, competing with local artisanal miners for access to gold. This influx brings jobs and investment, but also sparks conflict over land and resources. In Liberia, mining activity doubled during the 2008 crisis, and today, the stakes are even higher. The clash between multinational giants and local miners is reshaping communities and landscapes. Economic opportunity, social tension, and environmental risk are colliding in gold-rich regions. The modern gold rush is a volatile mix of hope and hardship. Liberia's story reveals the real cost of the gold rush, a cost measured not just in dollars but in the lives and landscapes forever changed by the pursuit of wealth. In the heart of West Africa, this small nation has become a focal point for global ambitions, where the promise of prosperity collides with the reality of exploitation. In late 2024, a Chinese company, Honggu Mining, began operations in Boost Town. They arrived with heavy machinery and bold promises of jobs and development, but their presence quickly sparked fears among locals about what might be lost in the process. Residents soon accused the company of polluting their river, turning once clear waters muddy and toxic, and destroying farmland that families had depended on for generations. The land that once fed communities was now scarred and barren. With no government response, the community turned to social media, sharing their plight in a viral documentary. Young Liberians used their phones to document the devastation, rallying support from across the country and beyond. Public pressure mounted, forcing Liberia's Environmental Protection Agency to act. The agency fined the company, shut down operations, and demanded environmental restoration, an unusual show of accountability in a region where oversight is often lacking. This rare victory was powered by grassroots activism and digital exposure, proving that even small communities can make their voices heard when they unite and harness technology. But for many communities, government oversight remains weak, and environmental damage goes unchecked. The scars left behind are a stark reminder of the risks that come with unchecked mining. The promise of gold brings both hope and harm. For some, it's a chance to escape poverty. For others, it's a source of loss and uncertainty. Liberia's experience is a microcosm of the global gold rush, where local voices fight to be heard amid powerful interests, and the struggle for justice is ongoing. The battle for gold is as much about justice as it is about wealth, as communities weigh short-term gains against long-term consequences. In the end, it's the people on the ground who pay the highest price, bearing the burden of decisions made far from their homes, yet fighting every day to reclaim their future. Gold mining leaves deep scars on land, water, and communities. Open-pit mines create vast craters, deforestation, and soil erosion, threatening farms and habitats. Toxic chemicals like cyanide and mercury, used in both industrial and artisanal mining, poison rivers and groundwater. A single spill can devastate ecosystems and contaminate drinking water for years. In Ghana, mercury pollution from mining has tainted 60% of freshwater sources, sparking public outrage and protests. Artisanal miners, lacking safer options, often use mercury, releasing it into the air and water. The environmental toll is staggering. Barren landscapes, poisoned rivers, and health crises that last generations. As gold prices climb, the pressure on fragile environments only intensifies. The true cost of gold is measured in more than dollars. It's written on the land itself. The human cost of gold is as grave as its environmental toll. Mercury exposure from artisanal mining causes severe health problems, neurological damage, kidney failure, and birth defects. Toxic chemicals seep into soil and rivers, contaminating food chains and endangering entire communities. Artisanal miners face grueling, dangerous labor, often risking their lives for a slim chance at wealth. The influx of mining operations fuels land disputes, crime, and social breakdown in boomtowns. Despite the wealth generated, most local miners remain trapped in poverty, bearing the brunt of risk and damage. The promise of gold masks a darker reality of exploitation and inequality. For many, the gold rush brings more hardship than hope. Regulating gold mining is a daunting task for governments in resource-rich nations. Much of the activity happens in remote, hard-to-reach areas, far from oversight. High prices fuel illegal mining, which skirts taxes, ignores safety, and devastates the environment. Corruption and weak enforcement let illicit operations thrive, undermining government authority. Liberia's EPA is trying to decentralize and strengthen local oversight, but faces huge challenges: limited funding, staff, and technical capacity. Without robust governance and international support, illegal mining remains rampant. The gold rush is a chaotic force, with governments struggling to keep up. The battle for control is ongoing, and the stakes are high. Gold's allure is rooted in its scarcity. There's only so much left in the earth. Experts estimate just 50,000 tons of mineable gold remain, and at current rates we could hit peak gold by 2050. As new deposits become harder to find, extraction costs and prices will keep rising. Unlike paper money or digital assets, gold's supply is strictly limited by nature. This rarity fuels its enduring value and intensifies demand as global wealth grows. Gold is a symbol of safety, but its extraction brings danger and inequality. As gold becomes even rarer, its status as the ultimate finite treasure is cemented. In a world of infinite wants, gold's story is far from over.